So Keegan, first win as part of the AFL side, must have been a great feeling on Saturday night.
Yeah, definitely. Always good to get one on the board. Obviously, a bit different circumstances with what happened in Adelaide with Phil Walsh, so no song or anything like that, but certainly good to get around the boys and appreciate all the support from all the fans as well.
It had been a really tough week internally and both for the footy world in general. What was it like sort of to produce that four-quarter performance and especially to start the way we did?
I suppose we came out and we really tried to come out with a united, galvanised sort of front and stick to what we know and try and stick through that the whole game, and that's what we did. I suppose the result sort of speaks for itself.
And your own performance, you spent most of the time up forward and hit the scoreboard with a couple of goals and also competed in the ruck. What was it like to be back out there?
Yeah, playing up forward is something that I've tried to add to my game a fair bit this year, which I haven't really done in the past. To finish with a couple of goals is always nice. Obviously, like having a bit of run around in the ruck as well. So when I'm in there, I try and stick to what I know as well.
Kicked 5 goals in the NEFL last week and were brought straight back in. Is that an area of your game you've really focused on? Who have you worked with to sort of add that to your craft?
I suppose Ashley Prescott, the forward coach, and Josh Fraser, Matthew Lappin through the reserves have sort of helped me out a fair bit. But just I think being in this environment, working with Charlie Dixon, Tom Lynch, Peter Wright as well, and just those guys have really helped me develop my sort of forward game. And I suppose 5 goals is probably something that I haven't really done at senior football before. So I'm just trying to keep on improving week in, week out, keep on hitting the scoreboard.
You appeared on the weekend to make quite a good connection with Tom Nichols in the ruck, and when you came on for him, you sort of was quite seamless. And coming up against really tough opposition in Todd Goldstein, how'd you find that?
Yeah, obviously Goldstein's a very good player. I think Tom Nichols and myself try and complement each other pretty well. I think both of our sort of strengths is how competitive we are. So when we're in there, we might not be winning it every time, but we're competing and trying to nullify what they're sort of doing. I think that reflected with the clearance count on the weekend, which we ended up winning, even though we probably didn't have the hit-out dominance that sometimes we might have. I think that went a long way to sort of us getting the result that we got.
It is your first season, even though you're a mature age. How's your body coping with your first season at AFL level?
It's been pretty good so far, I think. As you've said, it being a bit more mature, and I've done a fair bit of work through the SUNS, playing season after season and doing a couple of pre-seasons as well, so I think that's put me in pretty good stead for the rigours of AFL football. But obviously after a game you still pull up a bit sore every now and then. Just do the recovery right and make sure you're ready to go the next week.
Can we expect to see you continue to play that role where you're predominantly up forward and you chop out in the ruck, do you think?
I certainly hope so. I think my spot in an AFL side would sort of be as a second ruck, mainly as a forward, and being able to give a fair bit of support through the ruck when I need to go in there, and just keep on obviously working on my forward game that, as I've said, I haven't had too much experience with in the past, and developing that, and hopefully that puts me in a spot where I can get a regular game.
Great, thanks for your time, Keegan.
Thanks, mate.